Good evening, everybody. Can all of you hear me? Yes, sir. Bona Sandhya. Good evening. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Learn Square Technologies sessions on employability skills. Well, yesterday, how many of you attended the last class? Good evening, Sheikh. Good evening, Priyadarshini. How many of you attended the last class on AI? Me, sir. Sneha, thank you very much. Very good. Akila Reddy, good evening. Me, sir. Vaishnavi, very good. Now let's continue with today's session. Today's session, we are going to talk about today's and tomorrow's session. In fact, frankly speaking, we are going to talk about what is called as employability skills. What does it take to actually uh, pass through the entire recruitment process? Why do they keep aptitude tests? Why do they keep verbal tests? Why do they keep logical reasoning? What is the importance of a resume, etc., etc.? We'll be discussing a lot of things in these 2 days. Now, today's session is very specific with respect to aptitude, because this is one session which we are going to, which all of us are going to face when we are talking of whenever we appear for recruitment tests. We will be talking of what is required, how should I practice, how should I. Yeah, Sri Kalyani, somebody raise their hands. Can you ask the question in the chat box? Okay. Now, what is as I was telling you, how much should I practice? How should I practice? When should I practice? For how long should I practice? There are multiple things that we need to talk about. Since all of us will be going through these sessions, through the recruitment session at one point of time or the other, we will be required 100% to know what we should be doing without fail. Now, with me today is Sridhar sir, as I call him the master at his craft. I have been associated with him for quite a long time now. He's definitely a master at his craft. He's a very renowned mathematical aptitude teacher who has trained more than, I think, 50 to 60,000 students in the last 10 years that I know him for. Sridhar sir, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Sir, can you please increase your volume a bit?
Sure. Is it fine, sir? Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Is sir audible to everybody? Come on, quick.
Am I audible? Yes. Good evening to everyone, all those who joined the meeting.
Yes, sir. Quite a few of them. Mona Sandhya, yes. Praneeth, yes. Everybody saying yes, sir. Sir, today we have students from all over India.
Right.
These people are basically very curious to know how to, when to, where to, about practicing for their recruitment exams. I am very sure you can throw a considerable amount of light on their questions.
Definitely.
They will be, Gopi sir, you don't need to close the chat box. Keep the chat box open so that Sridhar sir can answer questions directly. And guys, all of them, all of the people who are listening, please, whenever you have a question, raise your hand. You have a icon where you need to raise your hand. And after you raise your hand, what I want you to do is I want you to chat or type your question in the chat box. Sridhar sir will be able to answer those questions effectively. I hope all of you utilize this time today in order to get maximum benefit out of it. Today it's going to be aptitude. Tomorrow, how many of you know what is the session tomorrow? What's the session tomorrow? Resume importance, sir. And who is going to take it, Sneha? You, sir. Fantastic. So I'll be in the background today. So I'm not going to be in the forefront. I want all of you to join tomorrow's session. I want all of you to enjoy today's session. I want you to get benefited out of today's session. And you can ask sir any kind of questions, please. Do not stop yourself from asking questions. I'll hand over the session to Sridhar sir. Sridhar sir, can you take over the session now?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right, sir. So, right, students. So, as Raghavendra sir said, you guys are from different places. Yeah, good evening, Hari. Uh, right, yes. So again, I don't know how many of you are from first year, second year, third year, final year. So I will not take much time to introduce what after BTech because some of you might be knowing it. But quickly, see, you guys are in engineering, or if not in engineering, if you are in other course, I came to know that most of you are from engineering background. So normally after BTech, if you don't have clarity, you will have a lot of confusion whether to go for public sector or whether to go for private sector, whether to go for IT industry or any other. There are a lot of opportunities, right? So you need to have a clear vision here. So after BTech, you can take GATE exam to go for MTech. At the same time, you can write GATE exam to be eligible for PSUs, or CAT exam to go for MBA, or GRE to go for MS in US or any other country, GMAT for MBA, IELTS. I'll be sharing all this information. So I'm quickly, going through all these information because we don't have much time to discuss about all these opportunities in detail. Some of you might be knowing it. See, I just want to summarize. The conclusion is ultimately whatever the career opportunity that you have after the completion of engineering, first round of recruitment is aptitude. Yes or no? So unless you clear the first round, that is aptitude part, then getting into the further rounds is not easy. Of course, you won't get eligibility to appear for the second round, third round, fourth round. So aptitude plays my vital role, definitely. And moreover, this aptitude is not a difficult task. I mean, if you practice for a few months, hours a day, 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, within a month or month and a half or 2 months, you will excel in aptitude. So therefore, I just want to summarize. Of course, I want to give you all this information in detail, but as you guys are from different backgrounds, from different years, I just want to conclude that the general recruitment process of any sector, first round aptitude test. And this aptitude test, in most of the recruitment process, it is online, computer based. There are some government exams where still the exam is paper based test, like groups, civil services. Still the exam is on paper based. But most of the exams are online exams. We call it as CBT, computer based test, right? Right. So I'm writing something on the screen. Can you all see that? Can someone confirm me? A white screen where I'm writing something? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So the general recruitment process is first round aptitude test, and second round, if you clear that, group discussion where your communication will be tested. Third round, if you clear that, it is based on job role. The interview is basically, we call it as technical interview. But if you appear for a software recruitment process, then your technical skills, programming skills will be tested. Or if you appear for some other sector, then the questions will be based on that particular job role. And finally, personal interview or HR. So this is the general recruitment process. In this general recruitment process, first round is playing very vital role. As I said, if you don't clear, then you won't get a chance to appear the remaining rounds. So therefore, clearing the aptitude is must and it is very important. Now, at the same time, in this 1.5 hour session, whatever we have, I would like to tell you what should be the approach to excel in aptitude. What should be the approach? I have seen with most of the students, and some of you might be in this category, I'm not sure, that most of the students go to the exam without preparation. Because All these exams are MCQs, multiple choice questions. So some students think that as the exam is multiple choice questions, so you can select one random option, you can guess some options or something like that. But unfortunately, if you guess or if you know select some random options, the answer may not be right. So therefore, you appearing the exam without preparation will not help you. So first thing is practicing aptitude is very much important. And when there is a huge competition, right, when the recruitment is happening in the ratio of like 100 is to 1, sometimes 1000 is to 1, you know, that means out of every 100, if one candidate is going to get selected, you just imagine what competition will be. So therefore, preparing is essential here. That is the first point I would like to tell you. And when you start your preparation, what should be the approach? I would like to select some questions, random questions, and then through that, I want to explain you the approach required for app. Yes. Let's say, let us consider one question. This question has given in recently one of the recruitment exams. By the way, I have shared a PPT where there is a question on the screen. Can you guys see that? Can someone confirm me? I have displayed a question on the screen. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for all those who have given the confirmation. Here is the question. I'll just give you, by the way, if you guys have possibility to bring pen and paper, get it. If you have pen and paper, get it and then try to solve the question. Yes. If you have pen and paper, why don't you try solving the question? I'm giving you 1 minute time. 1 minute time. Solve the question because this is aptitude class, right? So we don't have to inform you in advance that whenever you are attending the aptitude class, you must have pen and paper with you. So yeah. So I'm giving you 1 minute time. Try this and then answer this. By the way, though these are two, it's not like XX, it is like into. So the expression is 8.77 into 8.77 into 8.77 plus 4.23 into 4.23 into 4.23 whole divided by 8.77 into 8.77 minus 8.77 into 4.23 plus 4.23 into 4.2. Right. I really appreciate all those who are responding. Jagadishwar, Rajeshwari, Deepika, Nitin, and few more people have already responded. Durgesh, and then Shravya Shri, Nandini. Yes, right, right. I really appreciate all those who are responding. Yes. Now you tell me, can anyone answer this question by multiplying these numbers? Impossible. Even if I give you calculator, even if I provide calculator, multiplying these numbers using calculator is also a tough challenge, right? So therefore, here is the method which will give you answer in just 30 seconds. In this entire expression, you can see only two numbers, 8.77 and 4.23. So I'm assuming 8.77 as A and 4.23 as B. Gopi sir or Raghavendra sir, if you are here in the settings, can you change annotations on the screen? Because some students are writing on the screen, which is disturbing. So can you restrict the annotations? Right. Thank you. So if I take 8.77 as A and 4.23 as B, so what is A into A into A? A cube plus B cube divided by A into A square minus AB plus B square. Right? Now, this A cube plus B cube, if I expand, what is A cube plus B cube? A plus B into A square minus AB plus B square. By denominator, A square minus AB plus B square. So don't you think this numerator A square minus AB B square and denominator will get cancelled? So finally, we are left with only A plus B. Right? We are left with A plus B. What is A? 8.77. Plus what is B? 4.23. So answer is 13, option D. So here, when you see the question, obviously you will be worried. Array, this is very lengthy calculation, how to do this? But actually, you just have to identify the algebraic identity in the question. By the way, this question I have taken from recently conducted CSAT exam. You understand what is CSAT? Right. I think, yeah, people are writing on the screen. We have something called, yes. Okay. Okay. Right. By the way, those who are not interested, you can leave the session because this is only for people who want to learn aptitude. So people are writing nonsense on the screen. I think, Gopi sir, quickly you have to disable that option. Yes. So we are back to the question. So whenever you see these kind of lengthy expression, rather than immediately you try solving the question, you just have to look at this for some time, maybe for 5-10 seconds, and try to recollect the algebraic identities. So this question is in the form of a cube plus b cube, right? By a square minus ab plus b square. So on simplifying, we got a plus b. As a is 8.77, b is 4.23, sum is 13, so answer 13. Right? So this is the approach. Right. Next one. Right. Next question. Now here we are moving to a different question here. Yes. Now there is one important topic called calendars. When it comes to some government recruitment exams, you can expect one or two or three questions from calendars. The calendars question here. The question is, this is also asked in 2024 CSAT exam, Civil Services Aptitude Test. Right. The calendar year for the year 2007 will be same for which of the years in the options? The calendar year for the year 2007 will be same for which of the years? So here, I don't know how many of you know the concept, right? Now, if you see, basically, if you take any year, a year can be of four different formats. The year can be a leap year, or year can be leap year plus one, or year can be leap year plus two, or leap year plus three. Right? For example, the current year 2024 is leap year. Next year 2025 is leap year plus one. Last year 2023 was leap year plus three format. So if the year is of the format leap year plus one, same calendar repeats for every 6 years. If the year is of the form leap year plus two, same calendar repeats for 11 years. If the year is of the format leap year plus 3, same calendar repeats for 11 years. If the year is of leap year, then it repeats for 28 or 40 years. 28 or 40. I'll tell you when to add 28, when to add 40. If you really want to know, I'll tell you that point. Otherwise, just we'll discuss this question and we'll move to the other one. So here, 2007 is in the format of leap year plus 3. So that means it repeats for every 11 years. So what is 2007 plus 11? 2018. You're right. All those who responded, Sri, Bhagyalakshmi, everybody, all those who ever responded, you guys are absolutely right. Answer 2018. So here, from this question, by taking this question as example, what I want to tell you, or what is the conclusion you can derive? Tell me. If you go to the exam by knowing some things in advance, that will help you. If I don't know how to answer this question, see, there is nothing to do on the spot, right? You have to know this prior before going to the exam. That is, leap year plus 1 repeats for 6 years, leap year plus 2 repeats for 11 years, leap year plus 3 repeats for 11 years, leap year repeats for 28 or 40. If I know this, then within 10 seconds, I will get the answer, as most of you responded, right? Okay. Anyone would like to know when to add 28, when to add 40? Any of you would like to know? Because for all these, we don't have any problem. For all these are fixed. But when it comes to leap year, why two numbers? When to add 28, when to add 40? I think Pavani is asking something. Pavani, you got anything to ask? Go ahead. Yeah, I'll explain. Yes, students, I'll explain. Yes, right, I'll explain. Pay attention. All of you listen to me. Let's say 2036. This is in which form? 2036. This is in which form? Leap year, right? So 2036 is leap year, right? Because how to find whether the year is leap year or not? If it is divisible by 4, leap year. If it is not divisible by 4, non-leap year. So 2036 is divisible by 4, therefore it is a leap year. As it is a leap year occurs for every 28 years, right? So 2036 plus 28, 2064. Next, after 2064, if you want to get the same calendar, plus 28, 2092. 2092. After 2092, to get the same calendar, again plus 28, 2120. Now pay attention. All of you listen to me carefully. This is very sensitive point. I'll explain. Now, on adding to 28 to 2092, I got 2120. That means I entered into a different century altogether. This is 21st century, right? By adding 28, I moved to 22nd century. That means a century has changed, transition of century. So when you added 28 to 2092, you got 2120. In this process, you crossed 2100, right? In this journey, you crossed 2100, which is a non-leap year. Actually, 2100 is divisible by 4, right? It is divisible by 4. By why? But why we call it as non-leap year? Because as 2100 is a century should be divisible by 400 to call it as leap year. This exception is only for century. Some of you might be knowing it. Yes or no? So 2100 is not a leap year. This is non-leap year. Similarly, 1900 is not a leap year. This is non-leap year. Why? A century should be divisible by 400. Yes, right. So since on adding 28, since we have crossed 2100, which is a non-leap year, here rather than 28, I should add 40. I should add 40. Yeah. Yashwant Ram is saying 1800 is not a leap year. Yashwant, 1800 is not a leap year because it is not divisible by 400. But 2000 is leap year. You are right, Vaishnavi. 2000 is a leap year because this is divisible by 400. So, therefore, let me repeat this point. On adding 28 to 2092, I moved to 2120. In this journey, I crossed 2100, which is a non-leap year. So therefore, rather than adding 28, you should add 40. So therefore, the same calendar as 2092 is 2132. So therefore, is it clear when to add 28, when to add 40? Normally we add 28, but on adding 28, when you move to a different century, which is a non-leap year, then you need to add 40 rather than 28. Let me take one more example quickly for your kind information, for your better understanding. Pay attention. Let's say, pay attention. 1944, is it leap year or non-leap year? This is leap year, right? Yes? Yes. Now, 1944 is leap year. Once again, to get the same calendar as 1944, what we have to do? we should add 28. So what is 1944 plus 28? 1972. Right? 1972. Now, same calendar as 1972. I need to add 28. What is 1972 plus 28? 2000. So I move to a different century, and 2000 is leap year or non-leap year? Leap year only. So that means I should add 28 only. I don't have to add 40. Yes or no? Right? Let me take one more example. Pay attention. 2364. 2364. Is it leap year or non-leap year? Leap year. How do we know it is divisible by 4? So I should add 28 to get the same leap year, same calendar. So what is 2364 plus 28? 2392. 2392. Now, after 2392, to get the same calendar, I should add 28 actually. On adding 28, we'll get it as 2420. So in this journey, which century I have crossed? 2400. Is it a leap year or non-leap year? Leap year. So I should add 28 only. I don't have to add 40. I have to add 28 only. I hope you understand. Right? Yes. Syed, somebody is asking if we got non-leap year, we should add 40. Is this correct? Yes. Non-leap year century. Non-leap year century. Okay. Fine. Fine. Thank you guys for your response. Here is the next question. Okay. Here is the next one. All of you answer this. All these questions I have selected from the recent recruitment exams to tell you what should be the approach. How do we know, sir, whether it is leap year or not? You just have to follow the rule, Yashwant. If a century is divisible by 400, leap year. If it is not divisible by 400, non-leap year. But this exception is only for century. For normal numbers, divisible by 4, leap year. Not divisible by 4, non-leap. Okay, anyway, that question is over. We have moved to the next one. Here is the next question. There is a towel. When bleached, it lost 20% of its length and 10% of its breadth. What is the percentage decrease in the area of the towel? Right. I'll give you 30 seconds for you to answer. After that, I'll explain. I can see the response Anusha, Sarika, Vijay Bhaskar, Jaknavi, Nagaswati, yes. Moksha, Nandu, Bhagyalakshmi, yes. Harita, Nagajyoti, yes. Sangeeta, fine. Yes. Great, yes. Okay, I can see different answers. Some of you are responding with 28 to 26. Some of you got 30 also, 32. Okay, right. There are two ways to answer this question. One is, we know that there is a towel, but we do not know its dimensions. Let the dimensions of the towel be length be 100, breadth be, I can take 100 also. There is nothing wrong in it. I can take both length and breadth equal for easy calculation. So I am taking length 100, breadth 100. If any of you have any problem if I take both length breadth equal, because some people say that, sir, if you take length and breadth, it becomes square. It's okay. Square is also a rectangle. In school days, we studied that, right? A square is also a rectangle. A rectangle need not be a square, but a square is a rectangle. So I can take that. Then what is the area? Length into breadth. So 100 into 100, 10,000 is the area. Now he said length decreased by 20%. It was 100, decreased by 20% is 80. Breadth, it was 100, decreased by 10%, so 90. 80 into 90, 7,200. Now, originally area was 10,000. Now area 7,200. So what is the decrease in the area? 2,800. How do you find percentage decrease? Decrease by original 10,000 into 100. Decrease by original into 100. So So two zeros, two zeros, two zeros, two zeros get cancelled. Answer 28. As majority of you responded, you're right, 28. Right? But my question is, how many of you know this approach? How many of you get an idea that rather than taking x and y, because normally whenever you see these kind of questions, you remember your school days, you start saying, let's say length is equal to x, breadth is equal to y. Then the moment you start taking variables, the solution becomes lengthy. Right? I appreciate whoever knows this. Yes, Syed Shayan saying, I know, very good. And then Tejas Srinivas, I know, very good. Yes. Ananya saying, I know approach, very good, fantastic. I appreciate all those who know the procedure. Right? So, therefore, knowing the procedure. And I have a shortcut for this question as well. Right? I have a shortcut also. Right? So, shortcut is whenever you have something called z is equal to x into y, whenever you have called something z is equal to x into y, if there is x% change in x, y% change in y, resultant is x plus y plus xy by 100. X plus y plus xy by 100. Here length decreased, so minus 20. Breadth decreased, minus 10. Now, when I am taking both minus, length minus decreased, breadth also decreased minus, so minus into minus, it becomes plus. First of all, minus 10, minus 20, minus 10, minus 30. Minus into minus plus, 0, 0 cancel 2. Minus 30 plus 2 is minus 28. Here minus indicates decrease. So 28% decrease. I can answer this by using this shortcut also. The shortcut is x plus y plus xy by 100. Here, when there is increase, we use plus. When there is decrease, we use minus. Here, there is a decrease of 20%, so minus 20. There is a decrease of 10% in the breadth, minus 10. And in the formula, when I am multiplying, x is minus, y is minus, so minus into minus, it becomes plus. So finally, I got minus 28, nothing but 28% decrease. Is this clear? Right? Yes. For 3 dimensions, yes, we use a different approach, Samir. This is only for 2 dimensions. Right? Right? We don't have anything like 3 dimensions in these kind of questions, because let me tell you, distance is speed into time, work done is manpower into days, voltage is flow of current into resistance, force is mass into acceleration, area is length into breadth, expenditure is price into consumption. So 99% of the relations what we have are two variable only. So in all these situations, you can apply the shortcut x plus y plus xy by 100. Here increase is plus, decrease is minus. Okay, fine. Let's move to the next question. Right. What exactly I'm trying to say? In all these relations, you can use this shortcut to answer the question. Right. In the same question, for your better practice, I'm changing this. Length increased by 20%, breadth also increased by 10%. Then what is your answer? What is the percentage increase in the area? And don't go by these options as I've changed the question. Length increased, breadth also increased. Then what is the percentage increase in the area? Plus 20, plus 10, plus 20 into 10 by 100. So you will get it as 32% increase. Yes. So I think you hardly require 10 seconds to answer the question if you know the shortcut. Right? Yes. Okay, let's move to the next question. Here is the next one. All of you answer this. This question, whatever I'm asking you, as asked in last year one of the recruitment exams, TCS NQT 2023. TCS NQT 2023. 67 to the power 99 divided by 7. What is the remainder? What is the remainder? When 67 to the power 99 is divided by 7, what is the remainder? Let's see how many of you answer this. I'm giving you 60 seconds. Try and then respond. Right. I can see different responses. Let me tell you one thing. Whatever the answer you say, make sure that your answer is less than 7. Less than 7. Why it should be less than 7? Whenever you divide any number by 7, the reminders cannot be more than 7, right? You may get reminders as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. Because reminders always should be less than the divisor. Okay. Right. Okay. Good. I appreciate. Shall I explain? Yes. Okay. Good. Good. Now here is the answer. I think 90% of you said answer 4. Let's see what is the answer. Question is 67 to the power 99 divided by 7. Okay. Yes. It's a very tricky thing. Pay attention. When 67, what do you mean by 67 to the power 99? It is 67 into 67 into 67 into so on 99 times. And I'm dividing this by 7. Actually, though there is only one 7 in the denominator, to find the remainder or while finding the remainder, I can divide every 67 with 7. When 167 divided by 7, what is the remainder? 7 nines are 63, so remainder 4. 7 nines are 63, remainder 4. 7 nines are 63, remainder 4. Right? As 67 occur 99 times, this 4 also occur 99 times. So now the expression has changed to 4 power 99 divided by 7. This 4 power 99 I can write it as 4 cube whole power 33 divided by 7. What is 4 cube? 64. 64 whole to the power 33 divided by 7. When 64 divided by 7, what is the remainder? 7 nines 63, one remainder. As the 64 occur 33 times, this 1 also occur 33 times. What is 1 power 33? 1. When 1 divided by 7 remainder? 1 itself. So answer 1. Right? This question appears to be one of the difficult questions. For a beginner, for a fresher, it seems to be an impossible task. But if you just follow this basic mathematics rule, you will get the answer in hardly 30-40 seconds. By the way, answer is 1. Yes, yes. I think initially a few people have responded with 1. I really appreciate them. Yes. Okay. Anita is giving one formula here. I don't know the formula, and at the same time, I don't know, Amina, if you remember the formula for every question. Anyway, I appreciate Anita. Uh, yes. Okay. Yes. Right. Is this clear? You agree with the answer 1? Yes. Right. Thank you. Let's move to the next one. All of you answer this. Here is the question. 2 power, sorry, 32 to the power 5 plus 2 power 27. When divided by 10, what is the remainder? 32 to the power 5 plus 2 power 27. When divided by 10, what is the remainder? After this question, we will change the concept. We'll move to some other concept. Yes. Thirty-two to the power 5 plus 2 power 27. What is the remainder? Tell again the previous one. Sundar, I'll do one thing. I'll explain the previous concept with this example. Okay? With this example, I'll explain. Don't worry. I'll explain. Yes. Okay. Right. Here is the answer. By the way, 32 to the power 5 can be written as 32 is what? 2 power 5. So 2 power 5 whole to the power 5 plus 2 power 27. Right? Divided by 10. Now, 2 power 5 whole to the power 5 is nothing but a power m whole power n is a power mn. Right? So this is 2 power 25 plus 2 power 27 divided by 10. Now in the numerator, in 2 power 25 and 2 power 27, in these two, I can take 2 power 25 common. If I take 2 power 25 common, this becomes 1 plus 2 square, right, by 10. 1 plus 2 square is nothing but 5. So this expression is 2 power 25 into 5 by 10. By the way, 2 power 25 into 5 can be written as 2 power 24 into, if I take out 1, 2 and multiply with 5, 10 by 10. So as numerator as 10 and denominator as 10, remainder is 0 because this is exactly divisible. This is exactly divisible. So remainder is 0. Right? Now, those who are asking shortcut for this question, here is the shortcut. 32 to the power 5 plus 2 power 27. How many of you are aware of units digit concept? Units digit. How to find the units digit? Right. Now, pay attention. Here I am applying units digit concept. As 32 to the power 5 ends with 2, when the units digit is 2, the units digit of the result can be 2 or 4 or 8 or 6. That means, what is 2 power 1? Let me tell you. What is 2 power 1? 2. 2 square, 4. 2 cube, 8. 2 power 4, 16. So that is 6. 2 power 5, 32. So 2. 2 power 6, 64. So ends with 4. 2 power 7, 128. So ends with 8. 2 power 8, 256. So ends with 6. So that means, if you see, if you multiply 2 with 2 any number of times, the result ends with 2486, 2486, again 2486. This sequence follow, this follow as a cycle, right? So, but as 2 powers may end with 2 or 2 power x may end with 2 or 4 or 8 or 6, as there are 4 possibilities, to find which of them, I should divide this power by 4, as this is a cycle of 4 numbers. When you divide by 4, what could be the reminders? Either 1, 2, 3 or 0. When I get remainder 1, first possibility is the answer. When I get remainder 2, second possibility is the answer. When I get remainder 3, third possibility is the answer. When I get remainder 0, last possibility. For example, consider 2 power 78. What is the units digit? Now, as this is 2, the result can be 2 or 4 or 8 or 6. To find which of them, what is the power here? 78. Divided that by 4, what is the remainder? 2. When I divide 78 with 4, remainder is 2, right? As remainder is 2, second possibility in 2486, 4. So answer 4. That means 2 power 78 ends with 4. Is this clear? Let me take one more example. 62 whole to the power 99. What is the units digit? As 62 ends with 2, the result may end with 2 or 4 or 8 or 6. To find which of them, I should divide this power 99 with 4, remainder 3. As remainder is 3, third possibility 8. It's not 2, it's 8. Why? On dividing 99 with 4. Why I am dividing with 4? Because there are 4 possibilities in the cycle. So remainder 3, third possibility 8. Is this clear? So that's how you can find the units digit. Let us go back to that question which was asked in last year, one of the recruitment exams. 32 to the power 5 plus 2 power 27 divided by 10. What is the remainder is the question. By the way, 32 to the power 5 is ending with what? 2. As this is ending with 2, the result may be 2 or 4 or 8 or 6. 2 or 4 or 8 or 6. To find which of them, I should divide this power. If I divide 5 with 4, what is the remainder? 1. So what is the first possibility? 2. That means 32 to the power 5 ends with 2. Right? Next, 2 power 27. As this is 2, the result may end with 2 or 4 or 8 or 6. To find which of them, I should divide the power 27 with 4, remainder 3. As remainder is 3, third possibility 8. So this ends with 8. So this expression ends with 2. This expression ends with 8. In between you have plus. So what is 2 plus 8? 10. So that means the result of the numerator is going to end with 0. When it is going to end with 0, don't you think it is exactly divisible by 10? So reminder 0. Yeah. So in this way also you can answer. Is this clear? Right? Amosri is asking why dividing with 4, sir? Because there are 4 numbers 2, 4, 8, 6. That's why 4. As there are 4 possibilities, so we are dividing with 4. Is this clear? Right. Let's move to the next question. All of you answer this on the screen. The age of these are quite regular questions in campus recruitment exams as well as in competitive exams, higher education exams, government recruitment exams. We call it as problems on ages, right? Problems on ages. So all of you read the information, find the answer. I'll give you 1 minute time to answer this. Ahmad Sahil asking if in the last case, if the last digit was 3 instead of 2, what will you do, sir? We'll change the approach. We change the approach. Sahil, for 3, the possibilities are 3 or 9 or 7 or 1. Sahil, as you are asking me, for 3, the possibilities are 3, 9, 7, 1. For 4, 4 or 6. For 5, 5 always. For 6, 6 always. So different digits have different possibilities. Okay, Sahil? Right. Okay. Yes. Right. By the way, some of you might be wondering why I asked this easy question, right? Pay attention. I really appreciate all those who are responding, but I want all the students, whoever attending the session, to focus here. Pay attention. Father age is 6 times son's age. When father age is 6 times son's age, father age should be 6 multiple. Father age should be 6 multiple. Among the options, there is only one number which is 6 multiple. So without writing anything, I can say age of the father is 30. This is the reason I've selected this question. So that means you need to be smart in competitive exams to answer. You might be knowing a lot of things. You know how to answer this question. You know how to write equations for this question. And you practiced a lot. I agree. But that is not required here. What you just need? Common sense. As father age is 6 times the son's age, his age should be 6 multiple. And this is the only option which is 6 multiple. No other options are 6 multiples. So I have eliminated all of them. So therefore answer fifth option. Now you can cross check. You can cross, you can ask me a question. Sir, we are fortunate that among the options there is only one number which is 6 multiple. What do you do if all options are 6 multiples? 48, 36, 54, 24. Then I will solve the question. Then I won't follow this method. I won't approach this method. But when only one is 6 multiple, why to waste the time? Yes or no? So that is my point, right? Yes. Now I'll tell you actual method also. As only one number is 6 multiple, we have gone for this as the answer. But if options are not favoring your shortcut, let's say if all options are 6 multiples, then what is the other method? You have to write equations and solve the question, right? How do you write the equations? Let the age of the father be F, son be S. Given father is 6 times his son, so F is equal to 6S, first equation. 20 years from now, father will be F plus 20, son will be S plus 20, father is twice his son, so 2 times his son. That's it. Now if I solve these equations, I'll get it. How do I solve? I'll substitute this F is equal to 6S in place of F in the second equation. So 6S plus 20 is equal to 2 into S, 2S plus 2 into 20, 40. All S terms one side, constants other side. 4S 20, S is equal to 5. And if I substitute this S is equal to 5 in 6S, I'll get father as 6 into 5, 30. So therefore answer 30. This is actual method. But you tell me, when options are favoring our shortcut, why to do all this? Waste of time only. Right? Yeah, that's what, Samir. We can solve without options also, without equations also. That is what I told you. First, I have explained options method only. But if any of you do not like options method, or if you say that, sir, every time options may not be this easy, then I have given you the actual method as well. Right? Okay, let's move to the next question. Here is the question. All of you answer this. Again, I'll give you 1 minute time. You read the question. Yeah. Someone is asking me, can you explain percentage shortcuts? Of course, I'll explain. Yeah. How many questions they ask, Gayatri? That depends on the exam, Gayatri. If you are appearing for SSC, CGL, right, RRB, UPSC, Civil Services, UPSC, and groups, as the paper has many aptitude questions, you can expect 2 to 3. But if you are appearing for IT recruitment exams like Infosys, TCS, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tech Mahindra, Capgemini, Accenture, yeah, then you can expect 1 or 2 questions. IT recruitment exams, but in other exams, normally 2 to 3 questions. Right. Right. GATE exam, Vijay Bhaskar, very good question. Vijay Bhaskar, in GATE exam, you will get 5 2 marks questions, 5 1 mark question, total 15 marks. In these 5 plus 5, 10 questions, you will get 2 to 3 verbal questions, English related questions. So that means hardly 7 to 8 aptitude questions. 7 to 8 aptitude. Now, Vijay Bhaskar, you just understand. Aptitude is ocean with so many topics. In that, in GATE exam, you can get only 7 to 8. So very difficult to predict. Very difficult to predict because you will get very less questions in aptitude. So that's the problem with GATE exam, Vijay Bhaskar, because GATE has 80% BTech subject questions, 20% only aptitude. So therefore, in GATE exam, you cannot predict. As the number of questions is very less, they can ask their own choice of questions. Can you share this PDF in the group, sir? I will definitely. Saujanya, I'll make sure that you will get this PDF after the class. I'll do that. Okay? Right. Yes. Now here is the question. A and B 9 years ago. 9 years ago ratio A and B. 9 years ago ratio of A and B is 23:12. The ratio of the ratios after 15 years. After 15 years ratio 35:24. Now pay attention. I'm applying a shortcut here. You'll be surprised to see this. In the ratio 23:12, 35:24, 23 has become 35. So there is an increase of plus 12. 12 has become 24. There is an increase of plus 12. So in the ratio, both sides, there is an increase of 12. Right? This is 9 years ago. So minus 9. This is after 15 years, plus 15. So what is the gap in minus 9 plus 15? 24 years gap. 9 years ago, 15 years after, 24 years gap. That means these 12 parts is equal to 24, then each part is equal to 2 years. If each, yes or no, 12 parts of difference is equal to 24 years. That means each part is 2 years. If I substitute this each part 2 years in the ratio 23:12, A age 23 into 2, 46, B age 12 into 2, 24. So 46 to 24, but these are 9 years ago. Then to find percentages, A 9 years ago 46, so today 46 plus 9 55. B 9 years ago 24, so today 24 plus 9 33, 11 3 11 5, so answer 5:3. Option D. Some of you said 5:3, some of you said 5:4, but answer is 5:3. Is this clear? You understood? Any of you want me to repeat the shortcut? Okay, those who are asking me to repeat the shortcut, here is the shortcut quickly. First, try to understand. This ratio 23 is to 12 is the ratio of their ages 9 years ago. 9 years ago. Whereas this ratio 35 is to 24 is the ratio of their ages after 15 years. After 15 years. Right? Now you tell me, 9 years ago, let's say, all of you pay attention. Let's say today I assume I am 30. Assume today I am 30. What was my age 9 years ago? 21. What was my age after 15 years? 45. So you tell me what is the difference between 21 and 45? 24, right? 24, right? Yes. So if I am 30 today, 9 years ago I was 21, 15 years after I will be 45. So the difference between my age 9 years ago and 15 years after is 24. That's what I'm saying. So here the difference between 9 years ago and after 15 years is 24 years. And this 24 years is equal to how many parts? 23 has become 35, 12 parts. 12 has become 24, 12 parts. Right? Yes. So 12 parts in the ratio, a difference of 12 parts is equal to 24 years. Then each part is equal to 2 years. If each part is 2 years, then if I substitute this in the ratio 23 is to 12, 23 into 2, 46 A age, 12 into 2, 24 B age. But these are 9 years ago. You are asked to find present ages. So to get present ages, what I have to add? I should add 9 to each of them. So A becomes 55, B becomes 33, 11 3 is 11 5. So ratio 5 is to 3. Okay. This is also last year TCS NQT question. Right? So I just want to tell you that normal approaches sometimes take a lot of time, but by applying these techniques, you can save time. Somebody is saying, good question. Lakshmi Durga is asking 35, 20, why you did not multiply 35 and 24? Right. If I multiply 35 with 2, 35 into 2, 70, 24 into 2, 48, 70, 48 are their ages after 15 years. These are not their present ages, right? So, if someone is 70 after 15 years, then what is present age? 70 minus 15, 55. If someone is 48 after 15 years, present 48 minus 15, 33. Still you will get the same answer, 55, 33, 5 is to 3. Right? You understood, Lakshmi Durga? Okay, let's move to the next question. Right. Next one. Okay. All of you answer the question on the screen. You have two questions, in fact, and you have to answer both. Unfortunately, options are not provided. No option. You just have to find your answer. Ashwini, I did not understand your question. Sir, why we should take only 30 as middle? Yes. Okay. So in the first question, you have A is to B, B is to C is to D is to E. You're asked to find A is to E. So now I understood. In the assumption, why I took only 30. So if you want, let us assume I am today. Okay. Let us assume those who are saying why I took 30 in the last example, let me change. Assume I am today 65. Assume I am today 65 years. Then what was my age 9 years ago? What was my age 9 years ago? 56. What will be my age after 15 years? After 15 years, 80, right? 65 minus 9, 56. 65 plus 15, 80. So 9 years ago, I was 56. 15 years after I will be 80. So what is the difference? Again 24. So it's not that only 30 is giving you, you can take any number, that is just a random number, right? There is no secret in taking 30. You can take any number. Okay. So right. So in the first question, when you have A is to B, B is to C, C is to D, and D is to E, if you want A is to E, you just have to multiply the ratios. That's it. Because if you multiply the ratios, BB cancel, CC cancel, DD cancel, you'll get A by E only. So what is A by B? 2 by 3. What is B by C? 6 by 5. What is C by D? 3 by 7. What is D by E? 1 by 2. On multiplying, 3 2s 6, 6 cancel. So I got 2 into 3, 6 by 35. So answer for the first question, 6 is to 35. Right? So that means I want A and E. A is first term, E is last term. Between terms all should get cancelled. That happens when I multiply the ratios. Yes or no? So when I multiply, BB cancel, CC cancel, DD cancel, I'll get A by E. So A by E is 6 is to 30. You understand? Right. What about second? Same ratios are given, but you are asked to find A is to B is to D is to E. Here, just by multiplying A by B, B by C, C by D, and D by E, you won't get the answer. Because if you multiply B, B, C, D, C, C, D, D get cancelled, you'll get A by E. But we want A is to B is to C is to D. Yes, sir. Right. So I know you know a procedure to answer, but I have a shortcut. Pay attention. So you want A is to B is to C is to D is to B, right? Pay attention. What is A is to B? 2 is to 3. So below A 2, below B 3. Next, what is B is to C? 6 is to 5. 6, 5. What is C is to D? 3 is to 7. So 3, 7. What is D is to E? 1 is to 2. So 1, 2. After writing in this form, in the first row, after 3, there is nothing, right? So continue with the same 3. Here after 5 there is nothing. So let me write same 5. Before 6 there is nothing. So I'll write same 6. Before 3 there is nothing. So I'll write the same 3. After 7 there is nothing. So I'll write the same 7. Before 1 there is nothing. So I'll write the same 1. Until if there is nothing before it, write the same. If nothing after it, continue with the same. Now multiply the numbers in every column. So if I multiply 2 6 are 12, 12 3s are 36. Is to next here if I multiply 3 6 are 18, 18 3s are 54 is to 3 5 is 15, 15 3 is 45 is to 3 5 is 15, 15 7 is 105 is to 3 5 is 15, 15 7 is 105 into 2, 210. Right? But interestingly, 3 divides all of them. 3 12s, 3 18s, 3 15s, 3 35s, 3 70s. So ratio 12 is to 18 is to 15 is to 35 is to 7. Right. I appreciate Rohita, Ramya, Harita, Anita, all those who responded. Yes. So if you see two same questions with a different approach. Here you want A is to E, Y, E only, but here you want A, B, C, D, E. Right? Bhagyasri is asking why 3, sir? Because 3 divides all of them. That's why. Whichever number divides, with that you have to cancel. Sai, this is the best procedure. Right? There can be other procedures, but this is the best procedure to answer this question. Easiest of all them. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, here is the next question. In the previous question, Nagarani is asking, sir, if they ask A, B, C, what do you do? So after finding A, B, C, D, if you want A, B, C, just take these 3. This is A, this is B, this is C, right? So 12 is to 18 is to 15. Now these are again divided by 3. 3 4s, 3 6, 3 5s. So ratio 4 is to 6 is to 5. Okay, is that clear? Right. Next one. Next question. Recorded video. I think you'll get it. Nothing to worry. Yeah, we'll be providing you the recorded video. Don't worry. Shaikh Chandni is asking, sir, once again explain the previous. I'm sorry, Chandni. We are moving to the next question. Nothing to worry. You will get the recorded part, so you can watch it once again. Right. Okay. So here is the next question. Right. So yes, exactly, Sai. Rather than first and last, if they ask anything in between, you can follow this procedure. Yes, you're right. So first we find A, B, C, D, E, everything. Whatever they ask, we select them. If they ask A is to C, we select A and C. If they ask B is to D, we select B and D. If they ask A, B, C, we select them. Right? Okay. Right. Yes. So here is the question. Vaishnavi already responded with Ammu responded with 390. Vaishnavi responded with 540. Saujanya 540. Shravya Sri Reddy 540. Yes. Venkata Vamshi Krishna. Shaikh Meeravali. Pooja Reddy. Sai Prasanna. After the session, can we get recorded class? Yes. Yes. 260. Okay. Right. Right. First, focus on the present. Focus on the present. After the class recorded sessions, we'll talk about later. You focus on the present session. Yes. Okay. Right. 260, Satvika, Chandrika 540, Harshini 260, Anil 260. Yes. Yes. Bhuvana. Vijay Kumar Reddy saying none of the above nota. Okay, right. So he's saying that total 1170 crores distributed among Vidani, B, Chilgates, C, Melon Musk, M. He says 4 times Vidani share, that is 4B, is same as thrice Chilgates share, 3C, is same as twice Elon Musk share, 2M. So all these are equal. He said that all these amount to the same. As all these are equal to each other, let us assume all these equal to some other variable k. Right? If 4b is equal to k, if 4b is equal to k, b is k by 4. Right? If 3c is equal to k, c is k by 3. And if 2m is equal to k, m is k by 2. So therefore, b is to c is to m is k by 4 is to k by 3 is to k by 2. So if I simplify, k get cancelled in every fraction. 1 by 4 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 2. Now, as this is fractions ratio, how do we convert into simple terms? LCM of all these 12. So this is 3 is to 4 is to 6. So I can ignore this 12. So that means 1 by 4 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 2 is 3 is to 4 is to 6. This is Vidani share. This is Chilgate share. This is Melon Musk share. So total how many parts? 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 6, 13 parts. If I divide 1170 crores into 13 parts, 39 is 117, each part 90 crores. You want Melon Musk share, who is getting 6 parts in the ratio, 6 into 90, 540 is the answer. Answer 540. So all those who responded with 540, you guys are absolutely right. I just want to point out something here, right? That is, I have seen when 4b is equal to 3c is equal to 2m, I have seen some students writing b is to c is to m as 4 is to 3 is to 2, which is absolutely incorrect and nonsense. This is a simple, silly mistake most of the students perform. That is the reason I have selected this question. When 4b is equal to 3c is equal to 2m, b is to c is to m cannot be 4 is to 3 is to 2. What is b is to c is to m? 1 by 4 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 2. This is correct, not this. You understand? For that reason, I have selected this question. Otherwise, it's a simple question. Engineering students can answer this comfortably. Is this clear? Right. Yes. Great. Okay. Yes. Now, all of you answer this question. Okay. As we have already answered this type of question, I'm skipping this. We are moving to uh, moving to Yes. Okay. What is your answer for this? Previous question answer. Previous question answer is 540. Saujanya, previous question answer is 540. Elon Musk share is 540 crores. Okay. Yes. Right. So last 10 minutes. In another 10 minutes, I'll be winding up today's session. Yes. Saujanya, I appreciate your answer is right. 540. Yes. So I'll conclude in another 10 minutes. So stay back till the end of the session. We're going to discuss few more. Right. Let me tell you, this is one simple question that 1 rupee coins, 50 paisa coins, 25 paisa coins are in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 4. You're asked to find number of 50 paisa coins. Number of 50 paisa coins occupying two parts in the ratio. So it should be 2 multiple. And in the options, there is only one number which is 2 multiple. So without writing anything, I can take answer as third option. Yes or no? Because in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 4, 50 paisa coins are two multiples. 45 cannot be two multiple, 35 cannot be two multiple, 41 cannot be two multiple. So answer option 3. Yes or no? So this kind of smart solving the problem, something one has to approach. Let me tell you, unfortunately, as I told you earlier, a lot of people go by original procedure. I know a lot of things. I'm very good at mathematics. I'm topper in my class, or somebody provided an excellent aptitude training for me, so I know how to answer this question. You might be knowing, but that is not required here, right? It is just required two multiple, which is this. Now somebody is asking me, sir, what do you do if they ask 1 rupee coins? If options are not favoring, then I will go for original method, right? I'm not denying that I'm not saying that every question can be answered in the shortcut procedure. If it is possible to answer, use it. If shortcut is not applicable, obviously you have to go by original procedure. Then you will not have any alternate, right? So what exactly I'm trying to say, whenever it is possible to apply shortcuts, apply. Right? Now, Kavya is asking me, sir, can you explain the original solution without shortcut? Definitely, Kavya, because next point I'm going to tell you, if options, if this is 60, if this is 80, right, if this is for 100, then all are two multiples. Then you cannot say only this is answer, right? You cannot say this is the only answer because remaining are also two multiples. Then here comes original procedure. Pay attention. The ratio of coins is, pay attention. The ratio of coins is 1 is to 2 is to 4. These are 1 rupee coins. These are 50 paisa coins. These are 25 paisa coins. Now, let me convert the ratio of coins to amount. Amount. When there are, when there are, let's say, as the ratio is 1 is to 2 is to 4, x, 2x, 4x. I'm just adding x to all these, right? Okay. When you have x 1 rupee coins, amount is x rupees. When you have 2x 50 paisa coins, amount is still x rupees. When you have 4x 25 paisa coins, amount is still x rupees. You understood or you want me to elaborate this? X 1 rupee coins make x rupee. 2x 50 paisa coins also make x rupees. 4x 25 paisa coins also make x rupees. If any of you need detailed elaboration, let me know. Otherwise, we'll proceed further. Elaborate. Okay, now in right. See, if you have 450 paisa coins, what is the money you have? If you have 4 coins of 50 paisa, you have 2 rupees, right? If you have 10 coins of 50 paisa, you have 5 rupees, right? That means if you just divide number of coins by 2, you are getting the money. So here number of coins 2x. If I divide by 2, x. Similarly, how many 25 paisa coins make 1 rupee? 4 25 paisa coins make 1 rupee. So if I divide number of coins by 4, I'll get amount x. Is this clear, Naveen? 2 50 paisa coins make 1 rupee, and 4 25 paisa coins make 1 rupee. Right. So if I add x plus x plus x, total 3x is given as 75 rupees in the question. It is given total 75. So 3x is equal to 75, x is equal to 25. And if I substitute, what are you asked to find in the question? How many 50 paisa coins are there? In our 50 paisa coins, how many are there? 2x. As x is 25, 2x into 25, 50 is the answer. Right? Clear? Yes? Okay. So that's how you can answer. And last question for, I think somebody asked me, sir, give some percentage techniques, percentage shortcuts. Okay. So with percentage shortcuts, we'll wind up today's session. I'll give you two shortcuts, two very interesting shortcuts from percentages. Two shortcuts from percentages. Right? Here is the one. Pay attention. Thank you guys, Kavya, Lakshmi, and yes, we'll plan something. Right. You guys are requesting me to take session every day. Okay, we will plan something. Right. So all of you read the question and try to find the answer. Right. When the price of petrol increases by 25%, when the price of petrol increases by 25%, by what percentage a person has to reduce the consumption of petrol in order to remain the expenditure same? Yes. Venkatas Ravan Kumar saying 20%. Vaishnavi saying 33.33%. Vamshi 20%. Bhagya Lakshmi 25%, Saujanya 33.33, Durga Shailaja 25%, Syed 20, Prabhakar 20, Pooja Reddy 25. Yes, good, I appreciate. By the way, do you know that expenditure is equal to price into consumption? Do you know this relation? How many of you are aware of it? Expenditure is equal to price multiplied by consumption. Yes or no? So, if expenditure is constant, don't you think price is inversely proportional to consumption? That means when the price of petrol increases, I have to reduce the consumption. So, as the variables are inversely related, here is a fantastic shortcut which gives you answer in just 3 seconds. Increase always in the form of 1 by x, decrease always in the form of 1 by x plus 1. Increase in the form of 1 by x, decrease always should be in the form of 1 by x plus 1. In this question, increase is given as 25%. What is 25% in fractions? 1 by 4. So 1 by x is given as 1 by 4. If x is 4, then what is 1 by x plus 1? 1 by 5. What is 1 by 5 in percentages? 20%. So answer 20. That's it. We got the answer without much calculations. Yes or no? So what is the shortcut here? Whenever two variables are inversely related, increase should be, I repeat, whenever two variables are inversely, what do you mean by inversely related? If one increases, the other one has to be decreased. Increase should be in the form of 1 by x, decrease should be in the form of 1 by x plus 1. In this question, it is given increase by 25%. 25% in fractions 1 by 4. So 1 by x 1 by 4, then 1 by x plus 1, 1 by 5. What is 1 by 5 in percentage? 20%. So option. Clear? Lakshmi, Durga, Vaishnavi, book for aptitude. If it is not same for expenditure, then it is a different procedure, right? Yeah. Naveen, yes. Fine, fine. Clear? Understood? Okay. Sir, 1 by 5, 20% tela. Okay, I'll tell you. See how to convert fractions to percentage. 1 by 5 into 100. So 5 ones 520. To convert fraction to percentage into 100. Like 1 by 4 into 100, 25%. Okay, right? Yes. Fine. Okay, so there are many questions, but since we are running short of time, so let me tell you, Raghavendra sir has actually introduced me in the beginning, and I don't know whether you guys know me or not. I've been in this training industry for the last 20 years, right? I've started in the year 2004, and then since then I've been in the industry. So if you guys want me to follow, this is my Telegram channel. You can use the QR code to follow me. This is my Telegram channel. Use the QR code. Just take the picture of it using your mobile, right? This is my Telegram channel. Okay. And I do have a mobile application also, right? I do have a mobile application. So this is the QR code. If you are using Android phone, you can install my mobile application from Play Store using this QR code, right? Yes, yes. And if you are using iPhone, then this is the QR code for my mobile application. Yes, right. Yes, you will get all the details in the Telegram channel. Nothing to worry. So follow that LearnScare Telegram channel.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yes.
Sridhar sir.
Yes.
Students, I hope this session was very useful for you in respect to your examination preparation. Yes or no? Okay. As I could see, there are many of them asking about the recording. Yes, we would able to share the link of this class in our WhatsApp channel. So you can just join our WhatsApp channel, and all updates in regard to our coming up sessions, as well as we are also planning some boot camps. In fact, we would be planning more sessions with Sridhar sir also. But all the details, whatever the events we are going to have, we'll able to share it in our WhatsApp channel. So
Yes.
And immediately tomorrow we have one more session. Okay.
Gopi sir, people are asking for WhatsApp channel link. So if possible, you can share it in the chat box.
I'm just sharing it.
Okay. Okay, guys. Wish you all the best, right? And do practice. The aptitude, when somebody is explaining, it appears to be very simple. But when you start practicing, it appears to be very complicated. I know it's like a magic. మీకు తెలుగు వస్తే మీలో చాలా మందికి తెలుగులో చెప్తే నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసినప్పుడు భలే అనిపిస్తుంది, ఒక మంచి సినిమా చూసినట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది. మనం బుక్ తీసి చేస్తే ఏం రావు అనమాట. అది ఎందుకు అంటే రెగ్యులర్ ప్రాక్టీస్ లేకపోతే. సో అందుకని యాప్టిట్యూడ్ లో ఎక్సెల్ అవ్వాలంటే రోజు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి, అట్లీస్ట్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. ఎందుకంటే నేను చెప్తాను చూడండి, ఓన్లీ యాప్టిట్యూడ్ తో సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ జాబ్ తెచ్చుకునే ఆపర్చునిటీ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆ సబ్జెక్ట్ కి ఎంత ఛాన్స్ ఇవ్వాలి. సాఫ్ట్వేర్ సెక్టర్ లో కూడా 10 lakhs 20 lakhs ఇచ్చే కంపెనీ ఫస్ట్ రౌండ్ యాప్టిట్యూడ్ పెడుతుంది అంటే అది క్లియర్ చేయాలి అంటే మనం ఎంత ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి, అవునా కదా? మరి అంతంత లక్షల జాబ్ ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు ఆ ఫస్ట్ రౌండ్ పెట్టినప్పుడు అది క్లియర్ చేయాలంటే మనం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. కానీ ఇంజనీరింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, దీనికి కూడా సెమ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లాగా వన్ డే బ్యాటింగ్ లేకపోతే మిడ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లాగా ఏం ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వకుండా వెళ్ళటంతో వెళ్తే క్లియర్ చేయలేము మనం. ఇప్పుడు ఒకటి ఇంపార్టెంట్ అయినప్పుడు దానికి ఎక్కువ టైం స్పెండ్ చేయాలి, అది ఇంపార్టెంట్ కానప్పుడు వదిలేసేయాలి. మరి యాప్టిట్యూడ్ ఇంత ఇంపార్టెంట్ అని తెలిసి మనం రోజు హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ అయినా చేయకపోతే ఎట్లా? సో అందుకని బాగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. చాలా మంది మెటీరియల్ అడుగుతున్నారండి. మీ జనరేషన్ తో అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏంటంటే యాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ మెటీరియల్ గూగుల్లో అవైలబుల్ ఉంది. నేను ఇంకెవరో ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. నీకు సపోజ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఆన్ ట్రైన్స్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ కావాలా, గూగుల్లో టైప్ చేస్తే ఎన్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ వెబ్సైట్స్ వస్తాయి. లేదా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఆన్ ఏజెస్ కావాలా, గూగుల్లో టైప్ చేస్తే బోల్డ్ అని పీడిఎఫ్స్ వస్తాయి. సో దీస్ డేస్ దెర్ ఇస్ నో స్కేర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ మెటీరియల్, బట్ దెర్ ఇస్ ఆల్వేస్ స్కేర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ టైం. ఆ టైంని మీరు తీసుకోగలిగితే, ఆ కమిట్మెంట్ని మీరు ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకోగలిగితే డెఫినెట్గా యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఫ్యూచర్, రైట్? Thank you guys. My pleasure. I mean, you guys are amazing. The response is fantastic. I hope this session will help you, right? So, మీరు ఫ్యూచర్లో ఏ ఎగ్జామ్ రాసినా మీకు మంచి జరగాలని, ఫ్యూచర్లో మంచి కెరీర్ ఆపర్చునిటీ రావాలని ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తూ, అండ్ దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫ్రమ్ మై సైడ్. గోపి సార్, యూ కెన్ టేక్ ఓవర్.
Thank you, sir. This is our WhatsApp channel, bit.ly/LST channel. So tomorrow we have one more session importance of resume. So that should be one important session for all the students who are looking for their placements or looking for any company interviews and all. The first impression is their resume. So how best you can change your resume as per the company norms is what Raghavendra sir would be taking up tomorrow. But all the links for this session and coming up sessions, we are going to post it on our WhatsApp channel, which is LSP channel. So see that you are a part of our channel and get all the updates timely. Thank you, students. That was nice that we could see a lot of participants today, and hope the same tomorrow's session. Thank you.